Hey, what's up, guys? I hope everyone's doing well. We're going to be starting off the magic, or not the magic, the Mega Deck Challenge. And I haven't played this before, but I know something that's going to work very well in it. If you're running log bait, that would probably be the vibe. Also, I thought it would be more interesting to do this on my mini account where the cards and the stuff actually matters. Like when I collect rewards, it will actually help me out. Where on my max account, there's really no point in me doing the challenge. Also, if I do it with Royale, you guys just know that there's like no risk because you can kind of just lose. But I'm going to do it on a non-pass Royale account where the rewards matter for higher stakes and more fun. So just jumping into the challenge immediately, one of the things that I want to do since there are so many different cards, I want to grab Mirror for sure just because it gives me more utility. If I drop a card, then I'll get something back. Probably going to drop Log, Snowball, so then I have 2 small spells. Cards that are versatile that allow you to have a fast card cycle will probably be important. So take Fire Spirit, Ice Spirit. And I'm going to go roll with the log bait version of the deck because that will give me a synergy throughout the entire process. If you have like a synergistic deck, I feel like that's going to help you out a lot. So I'm going to try to take cards and units that, you know, will end up being able to have a common theme. Like if you have like an Electro Giant with Royal Hogs, I don't know what that says about the Mega Deck Challenge, but I feel like that would kind of be bad. You know, you don't really want to run a trash deck with no synergies. I'm going to grab a whole bunch of cards that have synergistic abilities with each other where, like, okay, I guarantee that my opponent's going to have, like, maybe a couple small spells in their deck, but they're not going to be able to cycle back to all of the ones that they want. Yeah, I think that's going to be tough for most people. I'm going to put in Tornado just because I think it's a useful card. Very, very nice to have. The only thing that's difficult is if you end up having, like, Log, Snowball, and Tornado in your hand. That's why I'm not going to put more than 3 spells in my deck. So I'm thinking like maybe a Cannon Cart and Rascals as well. I wonder how many champions you can put. I know Archer Queen is more versatile than all the other ones. Maybe Golden Knight would be good as well. That's unfortunate. Like a 20 card deck and you can only use 1 champion. Yeah, I'm going to put Archer Queen in there just because then it's allowed to hit air. Whereas having a card that can't hit air like the Golden Knight, going to be a little bit less versatile and a little bit worse. So I don't have any buildings yet. That's one thing that I do want to switch. I'm going to put in Cannon and then maybe a Tombstone because I can cycle that and not worry. I can also put in Royal Delivery instead of another small spell. I might put Royal Delivery instead of value. And then put in a Fireball probably, I think, just to get some source of direct damage with this deck. I don't even know if I need direct damage. Usually when you play log bait, if you're better than the people that you play against, you can just get damage and find opportunity. I think I'll get Goblins. Right now, I'm looking at the deck. I have a pretty quick cycle. I have Goblin Barrel, I have Skeleton Barrel for win conditions. I have Archer Queen as a win condition, and then also Cannon Cart. I have a really quick card cycle. That's something that I think will be fun. And do I want to put Bandit in there, maybe? Bandit for more aggression instead of like a Spirit, maybe? I think that could probably be a vibe. Putting in the Bandit instead of the Skeleton Army would maybe work out a little bit better in my favor. Yeah, I think this deck works. You guys can swap out cards if you want to like run Prince or Dark Prince instead of Bandit. You can run a different type of log bait deck, but I would suggest you guys to play log bait specifically because you're going to end up making sure that you have a good card cycle and all the cards are going to be synergistic with each other. I think I'm going to take out Fire Spirit and put in Tombstone because Tombstone I can cycle passively. Yeah, I like this deck. We'll see how it works. Maybe I'll adjust it and take out Tombstone and put in the Fire Spirit again. I don't think it matters too much here. I kind of want 2 buildings just in case. All right, let's go. Pump. Yeah, I could run Pump, but I don't think it's worth it. Miner and Wall Breakers? Nah, not quite, man. Yo, what's up, Brick? What's going on, dude? Super happy to have you here, dude. Very happy. Finally, Jake. Yeah, I'm glad that you guys are able to be here. If you guys are watching this on post and you're watching it in VOD format, you guys can always subscribe to the channel and then turn on notifications, and then you guys will get notified when I go live. So the game plan today is just to grind this challenge, hopefully win without any losses, because that's what we do, how we do, and we'll see how it works. I mean, if this guy's got Earthquake, I've got Tornado, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. I pulled most of the Royal Hogs as far as possible, just in case this guy is going to go in for some prediction spell. And I'm going to go in for a Skeleton Barrel on the right-hand side. Usually when you see a Wizard deck, they're like, what are those? What's going on, man? What is this wild child throwing out at me today? I'd love to get a Fireball on top of something else spammed at the river, and that's exactly what he's going to give me. So I'm going to go in for a Tombstone now, so then Bandit doesn't lock onto that. Wow. That worked out so weirdly. Did you guys see the Firecracker kill my princess even though the Firecracker was gone? She still left it present to finish off my princess. That's not a vibe at all. All right, so Archer Queen, kind of what we expected. People in these challenges will start spamming aimlessly at the river, so it's just really important to have a card synergy that you're like safe with. When I'm running Rascals, I have a tank, and I also end up having high damage per second behind them. And I've got Cannon Cart. That thing is going to be able to soak up P.E.K.K.A hits. It's going to be able to stop a Mega Knight. Like these cards that I'm running, I think they have really good synergy together, especially against Bridge Spam heroes. So that's kind of what we're vibing with here today. This guy's going to go in for a Goblin Gang. I'm just going to log it since I know that the log will be able to kill that, and then also protect my level 13 Goblins. By the way, guys, I truly think that Mirror is the most busted card of the new balance changes. I don't understand how it became so good after being one of the worst. It went from worst to first real fast. And we'll see what else we can do. Maybe go for a Skeleton Barrel on the other side. As I said before with this deck, it's not necessarily going to be like spell damaging out your opponent with like rockets or fireball. I don't think that those type of decks would work. Specifically because your card cycle could just be so bad. But since I have Cannon and I've got Tombstone, some of the cheapest defensive cards, they work really well with Logbait because, I mean, obviously, when you've got Skeletons and you've got Cannon, you want to make sure that you keep up the aggression as much as possible and the defending minimally with very low elixir counts. So I like that a lot. I'm going to Fireball on this because I don't see any other real way of killing the Fly Machine. And then I can go in for an Ice Spirit at the river with an Archer Queen. With 47 seconds remaining, I think all I have to do is just take the tower and then I win. So I'm going to go and click the ability. That's generally a foolproof method of getting value. If you click the Archer Queen ability, you're always going to get value from it. I'm going to go in for a Cannon Card a little bit higher. I expect him to have Goblin Gang and Cycle because he hasn't dropped it yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a Goblin Barrel here and pre-log the Goblin Gang. Oh, are we going to hit the Goblin Gang or are you going to arrow it? Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. He did have Goblin Gang and Cycle. He decided not to use it. I can always go in for guards here and then cycle a Skeleton Barrel if I really wanted to, but Archer Queen isn't going to give him too much value. I've got Bandit as well. This will definitely be a pretty good situation if I can get one more Mirror Goblin Barrel on the tower. The other thing is when you've got Mirror, you can have multiple methods of getting damage, so I like that a lot too. You know what? What if I went in for a Mirrored Skeleton Barrel instead and then went Archer Queen at the river? I think that's better because it will probably bypass the Tombstone. And then I've got Tornado as well. What is that? Oh, man. You know what? I'm here for it. I'm going to go in Tornado all of your stuff closer to the tower, so hopefully the Princess can lock onto that. If that doesn't happen, then I'm a little bit of a sad sir. But it is what it is. Oh, please. Oh, no. She was invisible, but she didn't pop off. Come on, Clash Shroud. Don't do me like that. All right, so I'll Fireball here, and then, yeah, I'll walk away with the win, but definitely not the way I wanted to win the game, guys. I wanted to win the game with the Goblin Barrel or the Skeleton Barrel, but it didn't work out. So we're dropping it in front just in case you wanted to go for Goblin Gang or something in the back. Usually that's how people do it. And we vibed. We destroyed him. So not necessarily the fastest win of my life, but, you know, if only the Princess was able to lock onto the tower or something else. But as you guys can see, I haven't really played too much on my mini account yet. So we're unlocking masteries for the first time. But, oh, man, it's going to make me do it. That's so unfortunate. I don't even want, like, too many masteries cluttering my profile, to be honest. But, yeah, one of the things that I noticed some people doing is, like, not upgrading any of their masteries because they're like, I don't want too many of those things on my profile. Hopefully, eventually, they'll, like, customize everything. Can you show the deck? Yeah, I can show the deck really quick. You can substitute out a few cards. Like, if you want to run a more aggressive deck, you can run it with Dark Prince instead of Bandit, or take out a Spirit and then run another, like, Prince or Bandit. But I would heavily encourage you guys to run Logbait just because it's one of the easier decks to play. I think everyone's played it by now. And on top of that, you can build an entire deck that has a synergy together. Whereas most of the decks that you're going to be playing, they have absolutely no synergy together. Like if you're running Royal Hogs plus Electro Giant, you have no idea what you're doing then. You can't do that. I mean, you can because this challenge is super casual, but just don't run like Electro Giant plus Royal Hogs plus Lava Hound and like Golem in the same deck. Like I see people do that all the time and I'm just like, well, there's no synergy there. Your card cycle can get real bad. I'm also playing this from a competitive stance because, like, I'm assuming a lot of you guys don't have Pass Royale, and if you lost early on, it would really suck to put gems back into it and try to climb back up. Do you not do a Queso Cup deck, Jake? Yeah, no, dude, I got sick, so I was like, sometimes for content and everything, if you get sick, it's just better not to, right? Like, I already had a whole bunch of videos pre-recorded on my main channel, basically. But I didn't want to grind and, like, overdo it. Simply because, like, I don't know. If you're sick, you gotta go let your body rest and stuff. That's why we haven't been uploading as much on the second channel as well. I've been hiring editors, and then I also, I recently got a lot better. So I was like, oh, Cool. Perfect timing. There's a new challenge out. I feel fantastic. Let's grind. Also, Mega Knight became one of the worst cards in the game. It used to be really good, and now it's like, I don't know. I just don't think it's that good anymore. So we'll see what this guy decides to do. I think I can go and pull the Hog Rider. I don't know if the Hog Rider hits the King Tower. Oh, it does. Beautiful. And the Mega Knight doesn't even hit the Dark Goblin. So it worked out a lot better than I expected. But most of the time, I was going to say, like, people don't have Log plus Barbaro in their deck, so you can just go Princesses at the river and then protect it. This guy, he did not take my advice, and let's see how well it works for him. He's running an Electric Giant deck. The Princess just said nope. She's like, yeah, you know, I see that Electric Giant, but I don't care about it. Pretty funny. A lot of people aren't going to have Log, and a lot of people aren't going to end up having, like, Barbaro and Cycle, because they only have one Log and one Barbaro possible, and most people don't have it in the exact same deck, so I thought that was pretty interesting in the Mega Deck Challenge. I wish this was a global tournament or something. It wouldn't be that competitive because card order is, like, so important, but I think that Log Bait would definitely be at the top of the list. Also, I expected him to drop something other than the skeletons there. He did not, so lost his tower. If my Cannon card dies, then I'm able to get value. You know what? I'm going to Fireball this early. Just wanted to pop the Skeleton Barrel if possible. That would be pretty ideal. We did activate King Tower, so I think I'm okay here. Maybe I'm not, but this is definitely a scary push for sure. Going to try our hardest here. I think I can let the Wizard lock on. That would be the optimal strategy for us. And then I can go in for... this might not be as good as I was hoping. I was hoping that the Wizard would lock on and then we would be able to defend the rest of the stuff. That didn't work out the way we wanted. It is what it is. Sometimes you mess up. Sometimes you don't play your best. But I can guarantee you we'll come back and we'll win this game. So we'll vibe with that. I can Princess at the river if I wanted to, but we're going to play a little bit more serious now because he didn't end up taking a tower. Got to give him some respect. Alright, the Inferno Dragon's going to die. Dark Goblin also falls, but it is what it is. I'm not going to Princess there. I'll just stack Princesses in the back. I'm actually going to drop them on the left-hand side. He lets the Archer Queen lock on, which is hilarious. That's awesome for us. Going to give me free log value as well on top of the Dark Goblin. And then I can go for a Skeleton Barrel. Even though you've got Earthquake, I don't think that Earthquake is that good of a card anymore. It doesn't do that much damage comparatively to what it used to do. And the only buildings that can break through effectively are going to be like Tesla and... no, not Tesla. Cannon and then also Tombstone. Those are the only two buildings it works into. I'm going to Skeleton on my Princess. That was really well played. That wasn't too much of an elixir investment for my dude. I can Fireball on top of the Wizard. I think the Wizard gets one tapped now. That's very good for us. Having multiple cannon cards on the map feels fantastic. I might even Archer Queen in the middle. This is really cheesy, but it's fun to do. So if you Archer Queen in the middle and then you get it locked on and you just go invisible, you just take towers. Most people that play against Archer Queen know your card cycle, so then they're going to have something in ready for their Archer Queen. But when there's 20 cards in your deck, no one can properly pay attention to all 20 cards to when you have it in your hand. So it's really hard to like guess when someone's going to Archer Queen in the middle, at least in this challenge. Love from India. Yo, it's so cool to see people all the way around the world watching my streams. Really appreciate that. Ireland. Hey, what's up? I get it. I get it from here. I get that you're from Ireland. Oh, man. You hate Mortar? No, Mortar's one of the best cards in the game. Pro players love it. Pro players say that it's actually one of the best, if not the best, building right now. I got hacked and I can't get my account back. I can't believe I spent over $400. You should message support on a different account. So that's what you should do. Contact Supercell on a different account and then give them like proof of your purchases and stuff, and then you should be able to get it back pretty easily. All right. Let's keep it up. Love to see the live and the videos. Yo, I'm happy to have you here, man. Oh, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate seeing so many people. Anyway, let's get into the game. Let's go for Tombstone. You can cycle Tombstones passively, and that's one of the reasons I like it in this deck. Because if you're running a Mega Deck Challenge and your opponent ends up having like so many buildings like Tesla and Inferno Tower, you can't really cycle those passively. But Tombstone, it's a 3 elixir investment. And on top of that, by being a 3 elixir investment and also spawning stuff, you're going to get value on it almost every time. So looking at my card cycle, it wasn't that good there. I guess I can Tornado this back so that the Magic Archer doesn't finish it off in time, so I guess it's okay. And a Goblin Barrel in the same lane, it doesn't matter that much to me. I'll go for guards. I think that one of the goblins gets a hit. No, it's not even one. It looks like the balloon isn't going to give him that much value. It might get 1 hit on my tower, but it's fine. Wow, you got a Royal Recruit mixed in there. That's pretty funny. Oh, it gave him 2 hits. Wow, okay. I didn't expect the Magic Archer to allow that to happen. Usually, if the Magic Archer or nothing touches on the cannon, and you drop it in that spot, then you're able to completely counter the balloon with no damage. It is what it is. We do what we do. We bounce onward and upward. You guys know the deal. We're going to go for Rascals a little bit further back because we expect him to click the invisibility. And then we don't really want to have everything die there. Want it to get on top of his units immediately. I hope that the Fire Spirit allows me a pathway to success. Happen. So I'll go for an Ice Spirit here, and then try to freeze the Mega Knight if possible. That would be awesome. I'm just going to go for a really high Tombstone. If he rockets on top of the tower, this is pretty interesting. He doesn't rocket on the tower. He rockets on top of the... Did he rocket on the tower? I don't know. Did that actually hit the tower? I'm a little bit confused. If it did, then credit where credit is due. I think I took more damage there. Maybe it was a rocket on the tower. I don't know. I'm not really used to tournament standards, so it's like... I don't really feel the rocket as much. It doesn't do the 700 damage that it does in regular ladder, you know? Regular ladder hits hard. So I'm going to go in for guards in the back, and we've done damage on both sides, which is also pretty awesome. I think another card that could work pretty well in this is like Royal Recruits. Specifically because it defends both sides, and it's just like a pretty fun card to play. Since we're playing on Sparky, I have Royal Delivery, so I shouldn't have too many issues here. Especially if my Princess locks onto the Sparky and Archer Queen. So this is really good. If you go for an Archer Queen and it locks onto the Sparky, if you guys didn't know that, it's just a 1-for-1 trade, and the Sparky's interacting with the the Archer Queen in the middle of the map. Well, actually, just not even Royal Delivery. You just go Archer Queen, you pop the invisibility, and it locks onto the Sparky. The Sparky gets absolutely no damage, and the Sparky dies. Oh, wow, he froze. That was a pretty big investment for my dude here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go for Bandit on the left-hand side, expect him to spend Elixir here, and then just, like, really spend a lot more Elixir on the other side with the mirrored-up Bandit level 13. If you told me that there would be level 13 cards in Grand Challenges, like a year ago, I would laugh at you. I'd be like, wait, what? That's, like, my max ladder cards. Like, are you kidding me? It's pretty funny to think that that's even in the realm of possibilities for Clash Royale. Anyway, he does have rockets, so this is a bad cannon card. Maybe he rockets it and then has no elixir for the, Okay, well, that wasn't what we wanted to see. We wanted to see you rocket it, so then I could go in for Archer Queen and then win with the Goblin Barrel, but it didn't really work out the way we were hoping for. I really wanted to debate him because I thought it would be funny, and it didn't really work out, but it is what it is. Do what else we can do. If the cannon cart locks on, we win the game. Well, surprisingly, a balloon does not counter a cannon cart, so we go to the next game. GG's. All right. Is he less audible for you? I'm sorry, man. If there's ever turn up volume. What do you mean? Sorry if there's ever any audio issues, but I feel like it should be fine. I feel like it should be fine. You guys let me know if there isn't any issues. All right. Yo, what's up, sir? What's going on, guys? All right, so yeah, I expect to win these pretty easily. Last game was definitely something that I wanted to get some value with Archer Queen and then the prediction with the rocket, but it didn't work out the way we wanted. I'll play this one a little bit more seriously. We'll see. Are you drinking water? No, I'm drinking coconut water right now. It just wakes me up in the morning, you know? I don't know. I like drinking coconut water. I actually don't really drink energy drinks ever. Just because there's just a lot of crap in it. I rather drink things that I actually know, like, hey, I know what's in this, you know, it's coconut water. There's one ingredient. Kind of cool. I don't know. That's my personal preference always. I was never really too into G Fuel and that type of stuff. Well, G Fuel is like decent. I think it's better than most of the other stuff, but I don't know. I was never too into most of the other ones for sure. What are we going to do? Are we going to click? Oh, wow. So I meant to click the ability, and then I spent my princess in the right-hand side. I don't know if that's ever happened to you guys, where you're trying to click an ability. Unfortunately, like, dropping a princess is not bad at all. But, like, I was actually just trying to click an ability instead of having that happen, you know? Pretty unfortunate. All right, so we'll go for our guards round, and then we'll go for skeletons, and then log this, and then Ice Spirit afterward. I think we are okay, because the Ice Spirit should be able to freeze everything, and then the Archer Queen will be able to kill the Sparky without a hit. And then we've done more damage than him on both sides. And I can go for Rascals in front of the Princess. Kills the Mega Minion. I go for a Bandit here as well. And then, oh man, that's going to one-tap it. Damn. A bit unfortunate. I guess I can activate King Tower here without too many concerns. Maybe it does die before the King Tower activation. It does die before the King Tower activation. Regardless, like, I think Sparky's just really bad. Especially if you're playing into Royal Delivery, Princesses to do splash damage from across the river. Like, one of the things that I've realized is if you are running log bait and you're playing it at a lower ladder, a lot of people don't really know what they're doing, and they'll start spamming into you, like with Sparkies and Wizards and all this stuff in one lane. If you have splash damage from the Princess and you're able to drop it in the other side, most of the time your opponents will just ignore it or just refuse to acknowledge its existence, right? So that Princess will give you huge amount of value over time. Even though it seems like it's tickling the cards, it allows you to get positive elixir trades. And then they have to respond to the other side, draining and depleting their elixir. So you don't actually have to do too much besides keep your princesses alive and cycle them in the back when you're running a like log bait deck at lower ladder. Also, this guy, I'll show you what I was talking about before. This Sparky should die completely to the Archer Queen. This is an interaction that you guys have to know. If you're running Archer Queen, you drop the Archer Queen into the Sparky, and then you click the ability, and then the Sparky dies, and then you have a full HP Archer Queen going at their tower. That's another thing that I learned. Well, I didn't really learn. I figured that out by playing the game a lot. But, yeah, the Sparky just sucks. Don't play it. At least in this challenge. Sparky's fun to play in ladder, but a lot of times you're just going to run into log bait and Archer Queen decks, and you'll probably get hard countered a lot. Let's keep it up. Let's keep cruising. I've used many of your decks to climb ladder and finally hit Legendary Arena with your Giant Royal Hogs deck. Yeah, dude, the Giant Royal Hogs deck is fun. That was really, really fun. Admittedly, a lot of my decks wouldn't work at the top of the world, but all of them would work at 2,000 to 1,000 in the world. Most of them would. I can't say all. Would they work above that? Probably not, because the meta is really centralized, and you have to be extremely good with one specific deck if you're going to be higher than that. Which I'm not going to ever invest the time into doing. I'm never going to invest the time into being top 200 in the world again, just because it takes too much time, and I don't enjoy it. You know, I want to create different decks every day. But if you want to screw around and you want to get ranked, you can hit ranked with all of my crazy decks generally, like the Royal Hogs ones, the Royal Hogs Giant one, or like the new meta crazy mirror decks that I create. But I want to specify something. If you're trying to do it with like a deck that I hit 5 Electro Giants on the map with, yeah, that you'll never be able to hit ranked with. Those decks usually just suck. And the only way that I can do them is if they're in like Grand Challenge or something, and like my opponents don't know what they're doing generally. And that's fine. Sometimes you just got to have fun and enjoy yourself, and that's what I do with some of the really, really memey decks that are terrible. And I obviously tell you guys in the intro, like, this deck is going to be brutal to play, and it's classified in like the impossible challenge category on my channel, so that no one could ever get confused. But I just want to make that abundantly clear, because I know I just said that you can do it with all of my decks when that's not necessarily true. I'm going to Fireball here. I can Tornado that to the King Tower and not have to worry. So, no hits if you guys do that timing and placement. Skeleton Barrel going directly towards our opponent's tower is obviously not very good for my dude out here. The other thing that's not very good for him is the fact that the Princess is not going to get targeted by the Tesla, so yes, it's really good if he's going to go for a Wizard at the river. Come on, Harry Potter. Why gotta ruin me like that, bro? Like, come on, brother. I thought we were chilling. I thought we were a family. I guess Harry Potter really just went to Hogwarts and became an academy masterclass out here. Oh, that's crazy. Also, one thing that I've realized is if you Archer Queen into Archer Queens, it's really funny because a lot of times you'll get them to use their ability on their side of the map, and then they'll just be like, wait, I just wasted everything. And you'll be like, yeah, well, first off, your Archer Queen dies, or you wasted 1 elixir ability that you can't then drop on our side of the map. So, I don't know. Archer Queen on your defense, on your side of the map, is always trash. It never feels like you get value. So you always want an Archer Queen fight on your opponent's side of the map, just because of the weird invisibility mechanic. So, he just mirrored an Ice Golem. I feel like that doesn't work. And then he's going to kill that, but then I can go in for a Princess because we have a cannon card still alive. He's just noped out of there. He's like, get me out of here. Like, the Princess is attacking me. I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to go for a Hog Rider on the other side. I could have Tornadoed the Hog Rider so it doesn't get a hit, but it doesn't matter because that's the healthier tower anyway. He's going in for another Archer Queen, so I'm here for it. Every time that you do that, I'm totally here for it, my dudes. I'm going to go for Rascal so then the mini P.E.K.K.A locks onto that instead of my Archer Queen. He finally does click the ability. I think we Fireball it, and then we're able to kill it. That's very, very good. Oh, can we leapfrog onto the... Yeah, we do leapfrog onto Harry Potter. So Harry Potter's gonzo. Oh, come on, dude. What is up with Harry Potter and not dying today? Harry Potter just hates me. I don't get it. I felt like I was giving him, like, the proper respect earlier, and he's still wrecking me. It's just... It's unbelievable. It's inconceivable. Alright. So we are getting chip damage slowly but surely. I rather play a deck that I can slowly chip out my opponents and guarantee that I get all my wins. When you don't have Pass Royale, you don't want to lose these challenges because they give you so many great rewards for free. You guys should always be taking these challenges super seriously instead of screwing around. And that's why we're going to go undefeated today, or that's why I hope I go undefeated today. Yeah, that's why I'm playing it this way, just to show you guys what I would do if I was, you know, in a no-pass Royale mode. Like, gotta win these games, gotta destroy people. That's what's up. I can double Skeleton Barrel here just for the ultimate memes. I don't think this guy knows how to place a Tesla, so if you want to go for a Tesla plus Tornado to counter the first Skeleton Barrel, and then the second mirrored up one is coming at you. Look at the Earthquake just... Oh my gosh. Not only is the Earthquake bad for him, but it did absolutely nothing, really. I don't know. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Okay, so Archer Queen ability comes down. I don't think that he gets value from the mini P.E.K.K.A.s. I said mini P.E.K.K.A.s plural because he had a level 13 one. I'd love to pull this back, but I don't know what he's going to do. Looks like the Fire Spirit will be able to latch onto the Rascal, and then I can Dark Goblin in the middle if you want to go for a building. That's always going to be a vibe. I wish I had Rocket against this guy specifically, just because, like, he's making this game go a lot longer than it should have been, but most people that you guys play against, you'll be like, okay, this is like a very dominant W. The person's not defending the entire time. This guy is literally defending the entire game, by the way. I wonder if I Tornado and then I go for a Fireball. Is that enough? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I'll go in for that, and then I think the cannon cart might even lock. If that happens, that'd be awesome. Of course not. The game is going to go a little bit longer. Oh, this guy just loves pain and suffering for me. Eventually, we will win this game. So, yeah, this is one of the few ones that I'm just like, okay. Guy made it go way longer than it should have been. It went to overtime, and he eventually loses. But he even had Pass Royale too, so I don't know what he was doing at all. It is what it is. Also, guys, I just want to give a huge shout out to my main channel. If you guys haven't seen it before, if it's your first time ever watching me, or you're just like, oh, Jake, you only have a channel with like 20,000 subscribers. My main channel actually has around 500,000. We're about to hit 500,000 subscribers this month. So if you guys want to check it out, SIRTAG CR on YouTube, we upload daily, heavily edited, high quality videos every single day. So I'm going to go and post that link in the chat. I know a lot of people click off right after I finish the challenge. So I just want to spam this in the chat in case you guys haven't seen it before. My main channel, SIRTAG CR, is where the quality content is at every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern. You do not want to miss out there. 1 million subscribers? Yeah, we're like 50%. Use OJ's deck. I don't really watch other people's content, so I think it's better as a content creator to create your own stuff. And yeah, I don't know what OJ's deck is, but I'm definitely not going to use it. Love from Bulgaria. What's up, dude? What's happening? Your decks are always so much fun to play. I'm happy to hear that, brother. I'm super happy to hear that. SIRTAG ASMR? Yes, sir. I just woke up, had some coconut water, kind of vibing right now. Yeah. You're going to go to, well, we're gaining 25,000 subscribers every single month. So I gain 25,000 subscribers on my main channel every month. And yeah, I mean, I'll definitely hit it next month because we're less than 25,000 away. All right. I have a race in 2 hours. Well, dude, good luck in your race. Hope you're all gassed up and ready to go. All right, let's get the last game, guys. Let's get this win. Get this last W. We're ready to dominate out here. So first things first, I'm going to go for the Goblin Barrel. I love doing that card. So one other thing that I realized is, like, a lot of the times if you got a clunky card cycle and you have too many high elixir cost cards in this mega deck challenge, you could hypothetically just get a garbage hand and never win. So yeah, we're never going to mess around with that. So Rascal on the right-hand side is going to provide some utility with the cannon cart here. What is he doing? Oh my gosh, feed me more elixir. Let's go, guys. Hell yeah. This is beautiful. I'm so here for it. I am so here for it right now. That cannon cart is not dying, by the way. It's just straight up not dying. I can go in for skeletons here and then go for a tombstone afterward. And oh my gosh, wait, that was a great poison. He actually, maybe not. Maybe he's just drawing the diagrams. Maybe he's just memeing out here. I don't know. I'm a little bit confused. I was like, was that good or was that bad? Because I'm about to get the most elixir advantage I've ever gotten in my life. So I don't think it was that good anymore. I repent for my sins saying that was a good play. All right, we'll go for an Ice Spear and we'll go for a Rail Delivery. Looks like the Archer Queen locks on the tower, already putting us in a devastating damage lead. The fact that he has to Fireball on that is pretty awesome. But Tornado that back and then try to go for a Dark Goblin here. So then we're able to... Oh, wow, that didn't work as well as we wanted. I guess I got to go for a Cannon Cart here afterward. The Prince locks onto that. So we can stack up multiple cannon carts. I think that's always going to be a good strategy because even if he Mega Knights, as you guys saw, it took the Mega Knight like 2 years to kill this card. Yo, level 13 is going to lock on through the bats. Forcing out a log makes him very frustrated because now he knows that the Goblin Barrel is coming for him. You don't know, now you know. We're coming for you, brother. So that Fireball hits like a tank. And we force out arrows as well. Beautiful. So we're currently up a lot. Looks like I'm going to eat the Fire Spirit just in pragmatic position where I want to defend the Elixir Golem. I don't really want to get too aggressive and then find myself in a problematic position where my opponent has an Elixir Golem on my tower. Generally, Elixir Golem is very high risk, high reward. If it doesn't work out, you're generally going to get screwed, so I'm here for it. I'll click the ability, and then I guess I can go for an Ice Spirit and then activate King Tower, I think, so we'll see how well this works, but maybe it doesn't work. Nah, I think I'm chilling. I think I'm... Oh, no, wait, what the heck? What happened there? It was like in the middle, and it went towards... Okay, all right. I don't know what that Mega Knight ate for breakfast, but he had his brain enhanced quite a bit. This man's electrons were firing off at full capacity. I do not understand how that happened. Literally in the middle, and then it's just still targeted that tower. That's so wacky. I've never had that happen before. In like 5 years of playing Clash Royale. I guess you have different interactions happen sometimes, but regardless, we walk with win, a dominant challenge. And if you guys want to just win every single one of these games in the Mega Deck Challenge, don't play any other deck besides the log bait. Don't make it harder for yourself. Just win the challenge. Get every single W. Collect all the juicy rewards without Pass Royale. And yeah, let me know in the chat if you guys want to see me do this in the future where I go through all the challenges without Pass Royale. And then do it on my mini account so then the rewards are better. I feel like that's less... I don't know. I think that's likely going to be the vibe for you guys. If there's an emote, then I'll do it on my main account. But I'm thinking that let's do it higher stakes, higher rewards on my mini account with no Pass Royale. I feel like that's what's up. Stream over. I'll do my Clan Wars before I leave. If you guys want to see Clan Wars, that is the last thing that I'll do today. I'm going to go black screen so you guys don't see my account information as I switch. But we'll do the clan battles and then we will peace out. Hopefully we can win all of those as well. Oh, what's the deck? I think I showed it at the very start of the stream. So what you can do is you can go and check the VOD and then check the very start of the stream. And then that will help you. Yeah, you guys can always do that. Tag uses code SIRTAG when he buys Pass Royale for infinite money glitch. Facts, bro. Facts. All right. You're a moderator, lol no pound, after that comment. Guys, by the way, lol no pound is one of my best friends, so I didn't just randomly mod him after that. But if there's any other moderators from Twitch, let me know here, because I'll mod you immediately. How tall are you? I'm 5'11", dude. I'm not 6 feet. Oh, yeah, I can't show you guys what I have in my battle log, because... Oh, no, I guess I can. Well, it's going to be the video. Where? Would be fun. So, oops. Let's go here. Woo! Love the vibe that you give, honestly. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I just have fun and I play the game all the time, so I'm glad that you guys enjoy watching me do something that I love, right? It's sick. Alright, alright. Just win all these for you guys. See if we can pop off out here. So, I really think that Clan Wars is more fun than I thought it was. I don't know. I want them to add more elements to it, though. I want to get, like, some like, leaderboard that actually matters. Imagine competing for something where they give you rewards for your clan. Like maybe your clan, if you're #1 this season, gets an emote. Like, a special emote that you guys only get. That'd be so sick. I don't know. I just want to see Clash Royale, like, create more challenges like that. I'm not a Twitch mod, but can I be one here? If you're here a lot, then definitely, but I'm just trying to moderate people that I already know, you know? Yo, what's up, Robert Downey Jr.? First off, one of the best actors in the world. Second off, bro, I love seeing you on my main channel, always commenting and being supportive there. Guys, I read comments on my main channel for at least an hour every single day. And it does take a lot of time, but it's worth it. And I just want to say I really appreciate the people that, you know, support me on every single aspect, on every single channel. It means a lot because YouTube has been my dream for a long time, and I just can't wait to keep growing. You guys supporting me makes this possible, so I want to say thank you to Robert Downey Jr., or at least the account, for supporting me. Alright, that was also a misclicked bar barrel. That was pretty bad. I knew that it wasn't there, but I did it anyway. All 3 musketeers. I guess I can Golden Knight here and be okay. Just don't want the Rascals to lock onto that. If he rockets, that's really good for me. I'll click the Golden Knight ability, and then I'll get onto the tower and deal kind of thousands of damage because the card is a little bit stupidly overpowered. Wow, the Musketeer killed the Dark Prince. Are you kidding me? And then he has nothing for the Elixir Collector besides Goblin Barrel. Right? Am I tripping? Well, that was terrible for my dude. Looks like the Bar Barrel is going to tank, and I can go for 3 Musketeers up top. And then click the Golden Knight ability and just win the game. Because that's what Golden Knight does. Everything's pretty separated here as well. Gonna go for another Elixir Collector because why not? Isn't that like the best thing ever? Just why not? I also get a +1 Elixir advantage every time he rockets it. Because when you lose the tower, when you lose the collector, you get a +1 every time. Now I win, I think. I don't think there's any way to stop this. Unless he rockets this, but yeah, I don't think he's gonna like sporadically get enough elixir to rocket that. So GG. Hopefully we win every single game today. Then wouldn't that be sick to play for I don't know how long the stream has been, but yeah, play for like 45 minutes and win every game. That's what we're gonna go for today, guys. No mediocre out here. Win like 10 games today. You feeling all better? Yeah, I'm feeling pretty much better. Pretty much. Hey, what's up, Ghost Man? Nice to see you here too, man. Really appreciate you checking out the stream. Yo, Phil, is that actually you from Twitch, bro? Phil, the green dude? I hope so, right? Let me know, bro. I would love to figure that out if that's you. Alright, so I'll go for guards in the back. Whenever I see Tombstone, I'm not too scared. I think it might be a Lava Hound deck or a Graveyard deck. Lava Hound it is after we see Zap. No one runs Zap with Graveyard because they reset your tower if they Zap it. And they don't want to reset the tower off of the tank that's tanking for the Graveyard onto the Graveyard Skeletons. So that's why they're always running that variation. Yeah, so is Lava Hound as we expected. All those barbs die, so I don't have to worry about it. In fact, I can go in for a cannon card on the other side. Reason why I'm not going in that lane is because I want to force out Elixir that's independent of the Lava Hound. Because if he drops this behind the Lava Hound, then it's way harder for me to deal with. Whereas the Skeleton Dragons are something that I can ignore right now. If he doesn't have arrows, he loses the game. So we'll figure out if he has arrows or not. Maybe he fireballs this and it's still a bad trade. Because we did so much damage to the Lava Hound in time. I'll snowball on all these. And then the guards are going to give us better counter push. Yeah, that balloon is useless. It's not going to be able to break through. Yes, sirs. I don't think that gets a hit on my tower. I believe it doesn't, unless you zap. All right, cool. So, at this point, he's going to have zap for the Spear Goblins, and he might even go in for, like, Barbarians on top of the Miner, but I feel like that might be pretty bad for him. I would zap on the Spear Goblins and then ignore the Miner. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Because he already dropped 3 Elixir with the Tombstone. Now he's got Barbarians in cycle, so if I go in for a Cannon Cart, he'll Barbs on it. I don't really want to do that. He'll probably Lava Hound. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. He's got Barbarians. What I said earlier. I can go for guards on the other side. This will do 1,000 damage if he doesn't respond. Probably won't. I'll just Minion Horde early. It's fine because the Skeleton Dragons aren't going to give him any value, really. It should just die, to be honest. And then I just get back to Minion Horde and then he loses. That was so easy. You just cycle Minion Horde earlier, right? Guess not. Oof. Oh no. Is this worse than I thought it would be? I think it is. Alright. It's not the worst thing in the world, but definitely suboptimal situation. This guy played a lot better than I thought he would. Okay, so at least the Spear Goblins will probably lock. If they don't, then I'm super sad. Alright, I guess I can cycle here. Mortar locks on a tower, that's beautiful. And then I poison, and then I take tower. No way for him to break through anymore. Alright, so we totally outplayed that dude. But there was one bad situation where the balloon hit my tower when I was like, wait, not going to be back to Fireball. I didn't think he was back to it. I thought we like completely outpaced his card cycle, but I guess not. So I'm wondering if I close it out with... I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't think this guy... So usually with the first deck, I'll run a deck that I'm really comfortable with, and then I'll assess their card levels and their skill level, and then I'll run my like worst deck if they're not as good as the other one, as good as like if I'm not scared, then I'll run this deck. If I am scared, then I'll run the Skeleton King, Wall Breakers, Goblin Drill deck to guarantee that I can bounce back. So it's really dependent on who I'm playing against. I think that's pretty important, so then you can save your next deck for the last War Day battle, like your best deck for the last War Day battle if it's a guaranteed win or if it's a guaranteed loss for you, or if you think it's going to be pretty easy, then you want to save your best deck. I wanted the bomb tower to take the initial hit because if the bomb tower explodes, then it's going to be able to kill the Dark Prince, and then I can have a higher HP knight. So I figured that would be better. I can use the Archer Queen on top of the Baby Dragon. That's not going to be that big of a deal. Kind of bad, I guess. Hope the Archer Queen takes the targeting, so then I can go Skeletons, I guess. I don't think the Skeletons were worth it. Maybe they were, I don't know. I didn't want to go invisible because then the Baby Dragon locks onto my tower. This might be bad if he's got arrows. We'll figure it out. Poison. I don't know what that does. The Archer Queen doesn't get a hit now. Rip. Oh, it does! Oh my gosh, never mind. Crazy. I don't think you have to spend elixir unless the Dark Goblin's stupid and then walks into the Dark Prince. Sometimes that happens where your card is like about to finish it off, and then it's just like, oh, the tower will finish it off, so let me just walk into my opponent's unit, so then I die. And then you're just like, wait, why? Couldn't you have just won that interaction for me? A lot of times Dark Goblins do that. We're up a lot. I have Bomb Tower for his Hog Rider. He should be able to outcycle it if he's really good, but I don't think that will happen here. So I'll go for a Goblin Barrel, and then I'll hold my Bomb Tower just in case he goes for Hog. I don't know if he's got lightning or something. Okay, this is a little bit scuffed. I'm going to click the ability. I want to keep the Bomb Tower alive, so when he goes in for a Hog Rider, I'm not scared. This is a little bit bad. It is what it is. I don't need to go in for the Bomb Tower here. I just don't want to take any damage. Probably not good for me to go for that, to be honest. If I was playing it better, I don't think I would have. I'll go for a Goblin Barrel really early on because he doesn't have much elixir. He might just pack out the river or something crazy. Since he doesn't have lightning, there's really no way for the Hog Rider to ever break through. So it seems like I assessed the situation pretty good. If people ran decks that made more sense, like with P.E.K.K.A. or Hog Rider, they would always end up having lightning or fireball or earthquake or something. Usually lightning, but they don't have that on this game. GG. Let's see if we can close out and win every single game today. The last game is about to come up, guys. Do you believe in me, or do you think I'm going to fail? Let's go. Just turn into the stream. This isn't Mega Deck Challenge. I just won the Mega Deck Challenge 6-0. So if you want to watch that, the VOD is going to be up in a little bit. The VOD is about to be up. After I win this game, I'm going to click off, and then you guys will be able to see everything. It's my wife's birthday. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, it's definitely Phil then. Yo, what's up, Hog Rider? I'm so happy to see you here, dude. It's really nice to see so many people from my main channel popping by and being positive here. Love you guys. I gotta go. I'll see you later, Brick. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. All right, before we go, there's going to be one last game to see if we can close out and win every single War Day battle today. I just want to give a huge shout out to my main channel. Again, if you guys haven't seen this before, subscribe. Daily videos at 3 p.m. Eastern. Some of the highest quality content for Clash Royale that you guys can see. 20 plus hours goes into every single video that we edit and we put out on that channel. And I think about how to conceptualize the video and make it entertaining every single day. So I don't just record something and then put it up. I always try to make sure that the videos are good. So check that out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed as much as I do. All right, so we have one more battle to do. I didn't really want to do this in the Rage battle, so Maybe we can watch this guy. After he wins or loses, we'll hop into that 1v1, and then we'll guarantee that we have a better matchup. I don't really want to go into a rage battle with a deck that doesn't work in rage. Will you show us your War Day decks? Yeah, I can do that actually really quick. Really fast. So here are my War Day decks. I have an Archer Queen, fast cycle with Logbait, because I think that if people are running Logbait, they're going to get a really good matchup 1 out of 4 times, or 3 out of 4 times, because there's only one log that they can use, and every other deck that they run will have probably a bad matchup against Logbait. So Logbait is a must in War Day. If you have all your cards leveled up, you have to run Logbait. Specifically because, I mean, there's only one log and there's 4 decks that people have to run. I run this because Pump is really broken right now, and this synergizes perfectly with Golden Knight. Also, Elixir Collector, and this works really well in the Rage game mode, because if all things are moving faster and your Elixir Collector is raged, you're going to get more Elixir. This is just one of the best decks in the game if you're a free-to-play player. That's one of my top 3 decks to level up in the world. Pro players run it, and it's usually with Fireball and Log, but I can't run Fireball and Log because I've already put them in other decks. Snowball and Poison still works pretty well. Slow Effect is really nice too, and it's good against Graveyard, so I guess it's synergistically pretty good. It's only like meh against Logbait. This is also one of the best decks in the world. Usually, I think it doesn't have Bomber. If I remember correctly, it has something else. I forget. I think it has another one of the, it has Dark Goblin. It has Dark Goblin usually, but it's fine as is. I really like this as well, specifically because Goblin Drill always gives you damage, and Skeleton King is probably one of the best cards in the game. So I'll show this deck really quick, or I'll show it soon. It's a great deck to play. I also really want the mastery levels to get fixed, so then people don't look at the mastery and then have issues. Like, look at this. All right. Beautiful profile. I have 10 finishes in the top 1,000, right? And I have an 88 finish on my profile. I have 200 grand challenges won. But if you look at this, it just looks so bad, right? There's so many mastery like bronze things that they gotta allow you to customize that and get rid of things that you don't want to see. Like, I would only have like these 2 on my profile, and that's it. All the other ones I wouldn't. Like, this looks cool. This looks good. But I don't want like my cards that I don't enjoy to be up on my screen. You guys feel me there? Back to business. Let's get the last battle and see what we can do. Good luck in the challenge. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Gotta love the 3 elixir. It's a 2 elixir graveyard, bro. It's a 2 elixir graveyard. It's OP. All right, so we're gonna go for wall breakers. If only it was a 3 elixir graveyard, to be honest. Then I think it would be more fair, because it's like a mobile skeleton army, to be honest. It is a mobile skeleton army. So when you go for Goblin Drill, you always want a Fire Spirit afterward. You guys might be like, my Goblin Drill does no damage. And then I'd be like, well, if they drop a Valkyrie or they drop a Dark Prince, the Fire Spirit or the Bomber that you have will always give you splash damage on their counter. That's just something to keep in mind. This guy's got Baby Dragon, so I don't know what the deck is. If you snowball like that, it's very aggressive. I don't like that. Oh, wait, the Skeleton King didn't tank for the Baby Dragon. I thought the Baby Dragon was in range, but it wasn't. That's really unfortunate. I don't think I got the ability down in time either, so this is really bad. This is terrible, actually. I defended the Dark Goblin with wall breakers just because I didn't want to take any damage here. I might lose this game. I don't know. I really would have preferred for the Baby Dragon to die there, but it didn't die to the tower. I thought the Skeleton King was going to be in range, but it is what it is. I don't know if this guy's going to have Electro Dragon or something, so I'm just going to go for a really low Inferno Tower, and then I can go for a high Fire Spirit, so then when he clicks the ability, it's wasted. All right, he had Lightning. I think we defend this, though. I don't think that the Golden Knight's able to break through and do too much damage anymore. So I can Skeleton King here. Kills the Golden Knight, right? Yeah, okay. Well, so the Skeleton King is not targeting what we want it to. Wow, it dashed out of my tower twice. Oh my gosh. It's a little bit unfair. It is what it is, though. All right, so I'm going to go for a Goblin Drill directly on the tower because it locks on to the tower. Like, the Goblin will initially spawn right behind the Goblin Drill, so you always want it to lock onto the tower if possible. I'm going to go and click the ability so I can force out more Elixir here. If I can get a Barbaro or Snowball, that's kind of a win for me in my book. Because I get damage with the skeletons anyway, right? So it's a 2-for-2 trade, but I get damage on the tower. And I keep up my quick card cycle, too. Now he doesn't have Snowball for the wall breakers, right? So that's a negative trade for him. to get the Skeleton King down so then I can get Elixir from this. And if I go for a Goblin Drill, I'll probably take Tower. I don't know if this is worth it or not. Because he might just all-in me. If he tries to defend this, this is so worth. I don't want to click the ability, but I need to. It has to be done. I'm sorry, guys. We have to be a dirty and sadistic sir. So if I go for this Inferno Tower, it should end up... Oh, no, no, no. I don't have log. This is really bad. Am I okay? Yo, I think I'm chilling. This was scuffed. This might be the worst game ever, but I hope I win it. I'll go for a high Skeleton Army, so when he clicks the ability, it's wasted. Please tell me that doesn't jump on the tower. Sometimes that does, and you're just like, wait, how? It's so far away. I'm just going to keep spamming. It's fine. If he lightnings and takes my tower, I don't care, because we're going to be able to take his tower with all our spam. You drop 6 Elixir there. A Skeleton Army is coming down in the middle, and then all the skeletons from the Skeleton King and the Goblins on your tower. There's no way of stopping that. So, unfortunate. All right. So, yeah, we went 6-0 easy. That was super, super solid. And then we won every single War Day battle, too. So, hopefully this helped you guys out with War. And hopefully this helped you out with the Mega Deck Challenge. I think, without a doubt, if you guys aren't running log bait, I don't think there's anything better than that. So, check out the log bait deck that I used earlier. At the very end, I'm just going to show it really quick. I'll hop back to my other account just to show you guys in case you didn't see it. Because I know a lot of people are still asking, what did I use for the challenge? So if you guys are just popping in, I will show you guys real quick. This is the deck that I used. It's one of the best decks for this for sure. If you're running a fast cycle deck that can combat every single situation, and you have a synergistic deck that has, you know, an element that works together, like you're trying to bait out your opponent's spells, instead of having a clunky card cycle with Mega Knight, Giant Skeleton, Prince, Elixir Golem like this guy, or maybe running Electro Giant plus Royal Hogs, you're going to have a much better time. You want to have a deck that has a synergy, and the only proper way of doing that is running a log bait deck for this challenge. You can run it with Rocket, you can run it with Fireball, you can run it with different units like a Prince or a Dark Prince to bait out your opponent's logs to stop the charges. There's a lot of different things that you guys can do, but if you want to be successful and win 6-0 like I did and not lose a game, then definitely check it out for the, and I just want to show the loss there was a friendly battle so then I could get the thumbnail for my video. But yeah, all these are from the challenge today, and we went 6-0. So if you guys want to check out the deck, highly encourage you guys to play log bait. Even if you don't have Pass Royale, you should be able to get 6-0 easy. Huge thank you to everyone that watched. I love you guys to pieces. Make sure to subscribe to this channel for more streams on all of the challenges in the future. If you guys want to see me do the challenge right here, the miner mine for gold, and get the emoji, I'll be doing that in 5 days or 6 days. As soon as that comes out, I'll be doing that. So huge thank you to everyone that's here. Subscribe to my main channel, SIRTAG CR on YouTube. I'll be posting that in the chat really quick for the highest quality content that I could possibly do in Clash Royale. 20 plus hours into every single video, every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern. I love you guys. Have an amazing rest of your day. I will see y'all later. All right, that was a fun time. That was a great stream. And yeah, just have an awesome day.